Hey YouTube. Yep, this is a Glarry. We're going to do a review on this guitar. I have seen a number of reviews, some good and a whole lot bad on the Glarry. My name is Joe. Hey guys. And I want to break this guitar down for you. Try to do a really more unbiased review. Look, let me turn this around for a second. I'm not a high-end guitar guy, and this guitar should not be compared to high-end guitars. It's an entry level. It's a base model. Anybody that's comparing this to anything other than a base model guitar, at the very least, the next step up from this guitar, in my opinion, is the Donner that you can get on Amazon. And from there, you go to the Epiphone Special. Okay, so let's start with something here. Okay, I bought this from Glarry direct for $79. Now I want you to keep that number in mind. $79. I've seen it for $89. I've seen it for $99. My memory serves me correctly, the Donner in this model, I think, if my memory serves me correctly, is about $129 or maybe $139 in the Donner. But this is a $79 guitar. So to start trashing it up against a $129, $139 guitar, even compared to the Epiphone Special at 100, I believe the Epiphone Special now is about $179. I'm just kind of blown away by the reviews because, and again, I want to turn around real quick. I don't believe we're comparing, do this. I don't believe we're comparing apples to apples, okay? So that's the first thing you need to ask yourself. When you're looking at this guitar and looking at buying this guitar, are you comparing apples to apples or apples to oranges, okay? Price point is probably the big thing. And if anybody wants to believe that the Glarry is supposed to compete with an Epiphone, the price points aren't even the same. Maybe a Donner, and quite honestly, the Donner is a better built guitar than this, but it costs more, okay? So let's take a look, all right? First off, I love the headstock on this guitar. I don't like the Telecaster headstock. So the headstock, in my opinion, is nicer. The wood is gorgeous on this neck. Now right here, there's an imperfection. You see it? $79 guitar. One of the other things I noticed when I got this, and I don't know where it was sitting, if you look at the frets, there is some, I don't know, you might call it a little oxidation on there. Let's go down to this one. There you go. There's some oxidation. I don't know where it was sitting in a warehouse and what environment, but if I take, and this is super fine sandpaper, and watch this, and oh, what do you know? Comes right off. $79 guitar. People would buy this guitar and right out of the box, start griping. Oh, I got this guitar and it's got this imperfection, and look, the frets are oxidized, and this guitar's just crap. $79. Here's the bottom line. If you're gonna buy a Glarry and you know how to work on guitars a little bit, this is actually quite a steal, folks. It really is, because with a little cleanup, setting up the action, and some adjustments for $79, is actually a pretty great guitar. Take the neck off. Look, this neck, and try to do it like this. The wood is actually really good wood. Okay, no problems with this neck. I love the neck actually. For me, I've got big hands. The neck does feel a little chunkier, a little wider, rounder than your average neck, which I like the feel of. Wasn't necessarily expecting that, but that was a pleasant surprise. So, you know, wait, look at this. Oh, look at the imperfections in there. You know, the wood grain. It's not all like this down here. You know, again, I've watched the videos of people nitpicking these guitars, and I'm just quite frankly, I'm blown away. This, unlike an Epiphone that I bought, is a solid body. It's not plywood. It's not layers of wood. This is a solid body guitar. How do I know that? Well, let's just take that off. Solid body. Now, I'm going to guess this is alder wood, but regardless, it's solid wood through and through. Okay? I'm sure for $79, these are pretty cheap pickups. But you know what? I think you can replace those pickups with pretty decent pickups, and actually, these don't sound bad. They really don't. If you watch some of the other reviews on the Glarrys, pickups really aren't awful. Now, again, depends on price point and what you're trying to buy. If, you know, you're comparing this Glarry to a $500 Squire or a $500 Epiphone, it's not apples to apples, folks. And I don't think they ever tried to say it was. You take this out and, there we go. Take this out and actually pretty impressive the way this is made. Again, you know, whether or not this is just a really great pickup versus spending a few bucks. So if you buy this guitar for $79 and you put a couple of pickups in it, if, watch this now, only if you don't like the way the pickups that came with the guitar sound, then again, you still only got $79 invested. You do, unquestionably, when you buy a Glarry, are going to have to adjust the intonation. I didn't want to say it wrong. I'm sure I'm still saying it wrong. You're going to want to adjust the action and the intonation on this guitar. There's no doubt about that. If you don't know how to do it, now we're back to square one. If you got to pay somebody to adjust the bridge on this guitar, well, how much does it cost? If somebody's going to charge you 99 bucks to set the guitar up, you know, and you buy a Donner or an Epiphone, is it going to need set up also, or is it ready out of the box? So again, are we comparing apples to apples? Is a Donner or an Epiphone or a Squire ready to go with adjustments for the bridge height and intonation? You know, if they aren't either, then it's not apples to apples. And as far as the rest of the guitar, they actually used, get this over here, they actually used a PC board